listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Right now, it is 47 degrees, going up to a beautiful 67 degrees. Yes, it's going to be lovely today. Ooh, I love it. You know what's crazy is, like, I can do without winter, and I can do without summer. All I need is spring and fall. That's all I need. Those are mild seasons where you just throw on a sweater if you need to. If not, you can go without a jacket. Yeah, that's nice. So it's supposed to be 63 degrees today, which is lovely. All right, it's Hump Day Wednesday, baby. You have made it to the middle. Yes, you have. I want to give a happy birthday shout out to my cousin, Arminthia Deline. It's her birthday, so she is the second oldest of my cousins, right? So I'm number 4. It's 15 of us, and I'm number 4. And it was so crazy because I was laying in the bed this morning thinking about that. I was like, okay. And what's even more crazy is these are all my first cousins. So with all my first cousins, there are only 3 boys and 12 girls. Yep, 3 boys and 12 girls. And my brother is number 5. My brother's number 5. And then everybody, I think my cousin Rocky that passed away was number 6. And then everybody else kind of fell in. And when it comes to the boys, I think he might. Well, he and my girl cousins. Yeah, he was number 6. He's number 6. So I was 5. I was 4. My brother's 5. Rocky was 6. But anyway, 15 grandchildren my grandmother had. 12 girls, 3 boys, and today is my second oldest first cousin birthday. So happy birthday. We call it Deline. Happy birthday, Deline, darling. Many more. Yes. All right, it's National Almond Day. So if you like almonds, go ahead and get you some. It's also National Do a Grouch Your Favorite Day. So I'm sure all of us know a grouch. Somebody we know is a grouch. Do them a favor. Maybe they won't be so grouchy. Listen, I'm just saying, sometimes you can do them a favor and they still turn out grouchy. But maybe today won't be so bad. All right, cool. Let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thotson for today, February the 16th. Hump Day, baby. You've made it to the middle. You're almost there. You are almost there. You know, tomorrow is my Friday. I ain't saying that to brag. I'm just saying. I am just saying tomorrow is my Friday. Not that matters because I still have to work. I just want to be broadcasting live tomorrow to you guys, but I will still be working. I'm trying to get it to the point where I take off Saturdays like completely. And after the 26th, I think I will be taking off Saturdays completely after the 26th. This Saturday, I'm teaching Podcast University. So if you ever thought about starting your own podcast and just needed some direction, check out podcastuniversity.training. That's www.podcastuniversity.training. Yes, that is an extension. .training. I'm going to be teaching that class this coming Saturday from 10 a.m. I think it's 10 a.m. to 12 or 10 a.m. to 1. Something like that. But anyway, go to podcastuniversity.training if you want to join, enroll in the class. If you ever thought about starting a podcast, this is a great time. Still a lot of space for you to get into this space. And listen, let me just say this, and I'll talk about this a lot. I'm going to talk about this some more because the story that I got to share with y'all about the land of braids, I'm a geek, so I was totally geeking out this morning when I saw the story. But anyway, if you are a business owner and you do not have a podcast, you are doing yourself and your clients and your potential clients a disservice. Because it is one of the best ways to build relationships with people. It is one of the best ways to get information out to your clients and potential clients. And it is one of the most simplest and least expensive ways for you to do that and to be syndicated globally. So, take the class, make the investment. It's not a huge investment, but it could bring you plenty of revenue into your business. Podcast training, podcastuniversity.training. This Saturday starting at 10 a.m. Join the class. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and get on with these horoscopes. I'll tell y'all what I was going to say on the other side because I was geeking out when I read this. You'll know when I started to talk about it. We're going to kick these horoscopes off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Entertainment should include sports events or physical activities. Be careful not to reveal private information. You must take care not to overexert yourself if involved in sports. Okay, listen. It says get involved in sports and physical activities, but don't overexert yourself. You know your limits, and when you get your limits, stop. Pause for a second. You know your limits. Don't overdo it. Just have some fun. And when you feel like, you know what, I need to stop, then just stop. You can, right? Even if you're playing a competitive sports and it's for fun, time out. I need a timeout, y'all. Right? Don't push yourself too hard. Taurus, deception is probable if you don't use discrimination. Yep. Most partner problems are a result of both people not living up to their promises. You can make money through your creative efforts. All right, listen here. Y'all having problems because y'all both flaking. Not because he flaking, not because she's flaking. You're both the flaking. That's why you got problems. You're not living up to the promise that you made to each other. Right? So, listen, this is what I would suggest you do. Go back and make some new promises that you know you can keep. I'm just trying to help somebody out. If you know that you made a promise that you're not living up to, go back, make some new promises that you know that both of you can keep. And then promise to keep the promise. No matter what. Unless it's just something detrimental that's totally out of your control. All right? You can fix this. It can be fixed. It can be fixed, Taurus. It can be fixed. Gemini, you will enjoy interaction with others today. It will be important that you have your priorities straight. Find friends and relatives can give you good advice. Yeah, it's important that you have your priorities straight. Yes, what's top of priority for you? Have that straight. That's important. All right? Okay, Gemini, don't be playing around. I'm just trying to help you out now. In the meantime, you're going to enjoy interaction with others today. Get out, have some fun, especially if you're in Georgia. It's 63 degrees. I talked to somebody yesterday who were they were in California, LA. And she was like, what's the temperature? I was like, it was 60-something degrees today. She's like, oh, it's warmer there than it is here. Yeah, we had some beautiful weather yesterday and going to have some more beautiful weather today. You know, California, LA, it's normally warmer there than here. But she was like, nah, it's warmer there than it is here. And I was like, oh, really? So, you know, what can you say? Cancer, you must take care of your health problems that have been lingering. Take care of the health problems that have been lingering. Don't push your mate away. Opportunities to make advancement through good business sense are evident. Look, don't push your mate away, Cancer, because Jody and the cleanup woman is right outside waiting for you to push him away. I'm just trying to help somebody. Don't do it. You think you're pushing them away, you push them right into somebody else's arms. Could be the cleanup woman, it could be Jody. So those are some old songs, y'all, that came out probably in the 1970s. And my mom used to love Betty Wright, the cleaner, and Johnny Taylor. Those were her people. When they used to come to Albany to the Red Fox, my mother would go down there and listen to them sing. So Johnny Taylor sing, ain't no sense in going home. Jody got your gallon gone. Yeah. And Betty Wright was a cleanup woman is a woman who. Yeah, so y'all go look them songs up. And when I be saying that, then that's what she means. Jody and the cleanup woman. Yes, push your mate away and see what happens. I'm just trying to help somebody save their relationships. Look it up. Betty Wright, the cleanup woman, Johnny Taylor. Jody got your girl and gone. I'm just trying to help you save your relationship, baby. Leo, social activities will be satisfying. You can make some money if you get involved in conservative, and keyword there being conservative, financial prospects that is presented to you. Don't let jealous friends put you down, making you insecure about your capabilities. Here's the thing, Leo. They're jealous. So they're not going to try to inspire you and uplift you because they're jealous. And you know, you got a lot of jealous people out here. And which is sad because you can do your own thing, be your own person, but instead you're trying to be somebody else. That's why you're so miserable. Leo, watch them. They're jealous. Don't let them put you down. Don't let them make you feel insecure because they're insecure. And they want you to feel insecure. Yeah, don't let them make you feel insecure because they're jealous. I'm just trying to help you out. Virgo, you may find that family members may not be too easy to get along with. Tell them to go home. That was me saying that part. You may have to take a short trip to visit someone who hasn't been well. Financial affairs do not look favorable to they don't look too good for you today, Virgo. I'm sorry. I am so sorry that your financial affairs look sick. I know you don't want to hear that today. And then you got family members getting on your nerve. You got other folks that's not feeling well. Woo! My prayers go up to you today. Go up for you today, baby. It's gonna be all right. This too shall pass, Virgo. It's gonna pass. You're gonna look back on this and say, oh my goodness, how did I get through? By the grace of God. This is what happens when I sleep, y'all. When I get a good night's sleep, I am in overdrive. And my mind is in overdrive right now. Because I got a lot going on in the head. Anyway, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song and bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. Stay tuned.
I ran away from heartbreak. Got nothing in return for my pain. I never thought I'd be so empty, so alone and afraid. Wasn't looking for a lover. Nobody understood where I've been. I guess I thought I needed more time to protect my love from potential offense. So then you and you, but so you and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen and it had to be you. Out of all the people to reply my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you. I didn't seem to notice that you were checking for me. We were just friends. But we started building trust and my fragile heart started to mend. Yeah. I should have paid attention. You would have been the obvious choice. But I needed time to see clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. So then you and you, but so you and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen and it had to be you. Out of all the people to revive my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. So we're going to pick it up with Libra. Unexpected bills may set you back. Don't let your friends talk you into taking time off. Be aware that you don't get anything for nothing. Yes, you won't get anything for nothing. Just be aware. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. And if you think you're getting something for free, you probably are not. I'm just helping you out today, Libra. And in the meantime, you got them unexpected bills. So don't let your friends talk you into taking time off because you got to pay them unexpected bills. I know you hate them. We all do. They just pop up out of nowhere. But hey, it is what it is. Scorpio, you can make new friends if you get involved in group activities. Try to include friends and relatives in your activities. Look into ways to better yourself through improving your dietary habits and daily routines. I do this all. Listen, Scorpio. I understand the struggle, baby. I understand. Let me tell y'all something. Valentine's Day was day before yesterday. Of course, I got candy, right? I ain't complaining because it's the thought and the gesture that means so much. However, it's my favorite candy. Like, So if I'm gonna eat candy, it's gonna be two kinds. Kinds that got nuts in it, and a Reese's cup. If I'm gonna eat it, and Lord have mercy, I got 3 boxes of candy. I was like, this is not good. Not good at all. It's really killing my dietary new habits I'm trying to form and my daily routines. Because I got bad habits. Like I'm a late nighter, thinking late nighter, not really working, but laying in the bed looking at videos about business and technology and that kind of stuff, and then I snack. So I had 2 turtles last night around 11 o'clock. I understand, Scorpio. I understand the struggle, baby. It's going to be all right. We can listen. I messed up yesterday. I can start over again today. I'm just saying you can too. You can too. Just don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Sagittarius, channel your efforts into achieving your goals. Mingle with individuals who are established and can give you some serious insight into business and future trends. You may overspend if you travel today. However, the trip will be one to remember. All right now. Okay, so let me just say this real quick. All right. Channel your efforts into achieving your goals. That is a good start. Now, I will say this. You want to mingle with individuals who are established and can give you some insight, some serious insight into business and future trends. Now, here's the thing. I just talked about the metaverse for a hot second. I'm going to talk about it more when I talk about the story that's coming up in the second segment. This is not a trend. This is going to be a way of life, the metaverse. It's not a trend. It's like the internet. The internet was supposed to be a trend. Guess what? We can't live without it. 20-something years later, it is not a trend. It is a way of life. That is how the metaverse is going to be. So Sagittarius, talk to somebody about what that looks like for your business, because I'm working on mine right now. Noise Media Network is going into the metaverse. All right, so you might want to talk to somebody who has some insight about how to help you get your business into the future right now. And I'll talk about it more on the other side because I got a story to share with you. Capricorn, authority figures may be less than accommodating if you've done something deceitful. Yep, you're going to jail. You may make money if you work on personal investments. Too much talk might lead to hassles. Yeah, all that chatter, if it's all chat, talking too much. Let me tell y'all something. As much as I talk on this show, when it comes to business, I don't like all that chatter. I do not. Get to the point, which is so funny. You wouldn't think so because I spend a lot of time talking to you 4 days a week and then again on Sunday to another group of folks. But when it comes to business, I don't like all that talking. Get to the point. I don't like all of the whining. Okay, you got a problem? What's the solution? Let's get to the solution. Let's focus on the solution. And that's me. So I get it. You can make money. Yeah, talk too much. Too much talk may lead to hassles. It's a hassle for me. I found out I'm what's called a clairaudient, right? And someone told me this guy, my cousin reminded me on Sunday. So I met this guy. I can't think of his last name. His first name was Howard. His wife's name is Universe. And I met them before they were married. And they're very big into spiritual health and understanding your spirit guides. And so I gave my cousin a book. I had 2 of the books that he had written. He stopped by my house one time. It was really cool. So he's an author, a best-selling author, and he and his wife Universe stopped by my house because they wanted to meet me. I think I had interviewed him on one of my shows, so they were passing through. I think they were coming from like Maine and New Hampshire. And they stopped by my house. It was so funny because they told me, we're going to stop by. I'm like, oh, okay. I was in Jersey at the time. And they stopped by. But he had authored this book. And I can't think of the name of the book. And my cousin sent it to me. Matter of fact, she sent me the name of the book. Because I said to her, I know what book you're talking about. I can't find my copy. She still had her copy. And so he taught me that I am what's called a clairaudient. Okay, so the book is called Inner Guidance and 4 Spiritual Gifts. And the 4 spiritual gifts, right? My spiritual gift is that I'm a clairaudient. And when he told me that, it explained a lot about me, right? Things that I did not understand. So a clairaudient is a person that hears, right? So you got the clairvoyant. And don't start thinking, oh my God, psychic, but they kind of are. So you got the clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, and there's another clair. I forgot the other clairs. It's 4 of them. I'm a clairaudient. I hear. I'm a hearer, right? And so what I discovered is that clairaudients do not like a lot of fluff. They want you to get to the point. Clairvoyants, they like to paint a picture and tell a story. And so my husband and my daughter I think are both clear. No, my daughter is clairsentient because she says she feels stuff. But if you talk to her, she tells stories. So does my husband. So I thought, oh my God, they got to be clairvoyant because when you talk to them, I'm like, get to the point, and they have to tell me the entire story before they get to the point. Like, I just need the point. And so that made me become a better listener and a better communicator because I realized my impatience was that I'm a clairaudient and I don't like a lot of fluff. I don't like a long going around the corner. Just get to the point. And so in business, I'm the same way. And so as much as I talk, when it comes to business, I'm not a talker like that. I'm a listener, and I don't want to hear a lot of fluff. Get to the point. So I shared all that to say too much talk might lead to hassles, especially if you're talking to me. I'm going to say that. I know this for Capricorn, but I'm talking about me. Aquarius, you can enjoy the company of others and come in contact with an ideal mate. Okay, all right. But you got to get out and mingle. They're not going to knock on your door, Aquarius. You got to go out and mingle. You can make a difference if you offer your help at functions that involve children. You need to sit back and enjoy. Listen, go out, mingle, sit back and enjoy. You can go to do something. Go to a function that involves children. You can make a difference. You could possibly meet a new ideal mate. You can enjoy the companies of others, and you can have the opportunity to sit back and enjoy. It sounds like a fun day for you, Aquarius, if you do all these things. You got to make the move though. It's not gonna knock on your door. Fun, excitement, the new mate, helping the kids, enjoying and sitting, not gonna be at your door. You got to go out. I'm just saying. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, you should not get involved in joint ventures. Oh, snappity snap snap. That's what I tell my baby. You may become run down if you take on too much. You can make money if you work on personal investments. Listen, I am cleaning my plate. It is so cool. I told y'all yesterday, I don't know, I must be getting older. Speaking of getting older, your girl got a birthday on Sunday. Yes, it's my birthday, baby. But anyway, I look forward to shutting down. I used to could work around the clock, and I still can, but I used to want it to work around the clock. Especially when I had something exciting going on, I don't want to do that anymore. And that's probably because I've been doing this for 25 years. So now I look forward to shutting it down. Now, granted, there are times when I say shutting it down, which means I get up from my computer and I go and I relax. Now, do I shut it all the way down? Nah, not all the way, because I watch YouTube till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. But that's my way of going to sleep. But I look forward to just shutting it down. So what happened was I looked at my schedule. I started to remove things off my plate. And I looked at my schedule this week and I was like, oh, this is a nice schedule. And then I went back yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it this morning? It was this morning. And I started to narrow down my strategies for growing Good Morning Gwinnett, right? Because when I tell you I can come up with lists of things to do, I can. But I was like, okay, let me take some of this stuff off. Let me narrow it down to the things that make sense. And let me create an SOP for that. So for those of you who don't know what an SOP is, it's a standard operating procedure. I'm going to create an SOP for my process and my strategy. So that way, if for some reason I need to take a long vacation, I can hand over my SOP to somebody and say, here you go. Here's the passwords to get into the accounts and run the show while I go on vacation. And that may just happen. I may take a real vacation where I'm totally disconnected and someone else is hosting the show for that week. I might do that. Speaking of hosting the show, I will be in Florida at PodFest in May, and then I will be back a couple of days later to do the Black Pod Collective Festival. So I'll be podcasting it up in May. Yes, I'm speaking at all these events, so I'm excited about that. But anyway, fish, don't get involved in joint ventures. Yeah, not right now. Hold off and see what's happening. In the meantime, you can make money if you work on your own personal investments. Do your own thing. Don't get involved in joint things, and don't take on too much so you don't get run down. All right? All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing, to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now let's get on to some news you can use. Well, I want to send my condolences out to Tyrese Gibson. His mom passed away after battling COVID and pneumonia. Yeah, I know that feeling. Oh, I know the feeling. You know how people say, I know how you feel. No, I really know how I feel. That happened to my mom back in January 2020, January 5th. Same thing. She got COVID, had a horrible case of pneumonia that she just could not They could not open her lungs up. They could not, and they tried everything. And I guarantee you, Valentine's Day would never be the same for him. She passed away on Valentine's Day. That is gonna be it's probably gonna be a hard day for the rest of his life. And I hope not, but I can tell y'all that Christmas, much as I love Christmas, never gonna be the same because that was the last holiday my mom and I and my family all spent together. We took a picture that day, and 6 days later, no, she passed away. 10 days later, she was gone. She was 10 days later, she wasn't here. So Christmas, no holidays are the same. My brother and I was having this conversation yesterday. Nothing is the same. My whole family dynamics is totally different. And it's the weirdest thing because I'm still grappling with, how to move forward. And as much as y'all hear me talking, I'm upbeat. I am most of the time, but I go through my swag about my mom and I often question myself, is there anything I could have done differently? And I thought I did everything. I'm sure Tyrese thought that they did everything, and it's just one of them things that I had no control of. My daughter tried to tell me that. She's like, you can't control everything. And I'm not even a control freak. At least I don't think so. She tells me that all the time. You can't control everything. You can't fix everything. That's her thing. You can't fix everything. It didn't stop me from wondering, is there anything I could have done? And so I had to stop beating myself up that. But my condolences go out to Tyrese and his family because I understand. I've been there. I understand exactly probably how he's feeling right now. He said, this is the saddest moment of my life. Man, do I know it. My sweet Valentine just passed away. Valentine's Day would never be the same for him. Never. I can just imagine his pain. I've been there. I understand. COVID-19 destroyed some families. Only the strong is going to survive this thing. And so prayers, healing, going up for Tyrese and his family. And everybody else who lost someone because of COVID. I lost 3 people very dear to me because of COVID. And so my uncle was the first one to pass away. He was right out the gate. Soon as it became a big problem, he passed. And then the best man in my wedding, he passed right after him. We made it through the rest of the year. We made it through all of 2020 and got to the very end, and it hit home, like really, really hit home. So I understand. All right, I'm gonna go to a song to lighten up the show a little bit, and I'll come back and give you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. It's like we're not going anywhere. Maybe it's because there's something in the air. And I don't even care, no, I don't even care anymore. It's like we're losing all track of time. I just got one thing on my mind. Baby, one day I'm hoping that you will be mine. Turn my life around, wow. So where do we go when everything feels like it just stays the same? Where do we go from here when everything is said and done? This is what we do. Get down to the beat, y'all.
back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So this is why I was geeking out, y'all. Let me tell y'all this real quick. So, y'all know I'm a geek. I love technology. I don't know how to code. I don't want to learn how to code because I don't feel like it, right? But I will find alternatives to anything I want to do, which is how I launched my NFT. Don't know how to code. Found out how to do some things. Made it happen. The NFT. So I have the butterfly, the Madam Butterfly NFT collection that is a lot. It is a lot. You can go there. I know it's good, but I don't know what the heck Ethereum is. All right, I know that's my challenge right now. But anyway, Madam Butterfly, if you do understand Ethereum and have a crypto wallet and all that good stuff, go to Madam Butterfly NFT.com. You can buy one. So it's a collection of 1,000. I'm working on getting the word out there. I did some Twitter stuff this morning, which are surprising. I got some love. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I've been in the wrong places. So that's a whole nother story. But anyway, this is why I was geeking out. So the Atlanta Braves announced yesterday that they are creating something called Digital Truist Park. Yeah. So it is a park in the metaverse. This is why I was geeking out. I was geeking out because I know some people, all this stuff is confusing. I get it. I really do get it. But here's the thing. If you want to play ball, you got to learn how to play in these parks, like the metaverse. The metaverse is where we're going. Already, people been playing games in the metaverse forever. Now, regular business folk like you and I can go into the metaverse. Now, yes, it's going to take some learning curves, some money to make it happen. But you need to start thinking about that right now if you're a business owner. So anyway, the Atlanta Braves announced that they have created something called Digital Truist Park, which is pretty darn cool. And they are the first franchise, a Major League Baseball franchise, to go into the metaverse. And they said it's exciting to create a new way for our fans to connect to our team and their favorite ballpark. It's a digital version of Truist Park, and it's going to offer limitless opportunities to create unique fan engagements in the metaverse. That is exciting. I know for some of you, like, what the freak is the metaverse? So the metaverse is virtual reality and augmented reality. That's the simplest way I can put it. So virtual reality means you put on a headset like an Oculus Rift or a Google Cardboard. Or you can just put your phone inside like some goggles. They look like goggles. You put your phone inside these goggles and everything becomes virtual, which is pretty cool because you don't have to spend a lot of money on Oculus Rifts, right? However, if you are deep into it, you may want to spend some money, and I think you can spend as much as a couple of hundred, probably all the way to up to a couple of thousand. That depends on how you want your experience to be inside of the Oculus Rift, right? And then I think they got like the Samsung Vibe or something like that. But they got a bunch of them, and I'm sure it's gonna be many more popping up all over the place. Like I got a headset in my bedroom, no, in the garage, and all I gotta do is slide my phone in and watch something. And so Google makes one called Google Cardboard. So it's for you to immerse yourself inside of the metaverse, inside the virtual reality. Augmented reality is where you have holograms that pop up where you are, right? You have people talking to you, and they're literally talking to you in a hologram. So they're in some other part of the world, but the hologram is sitting here talking to you inside of your office. That's augmented reality. That's where we're going. It sounds kind of freaky, but it's where we're going. So the Atlanta Braves and say, you know what, let's get a jump on this thing, which I'm excited about that. Let's get a jump on it. We about to take our fans right into the metaverse. So right now they understand that the future is now. Future innovations with Web3, NFTs, cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and all this stuff is happening right now. And they want to position themselves for the future generations of fans. So it's happening. It's not happening on a mass scale to the masses, but it's happening. And they have recognized that they need to start right now. Like Nike is already doing it, Louis Vuitton, some fashion designers, they're already doing it. And so what it does is it creates this bond between your fans and the players and the league itself. It's amazing. So that's why I was geeking out earlier. And so for business owner, you're probably saying, well, how does that help me? Well, you're a business owner. And I kind of talked about this yesterday on Talk Business Tuesday. And I kind of liken it to a life coach, right? You can create obstacles based on someone's fear inside of the virtual reality and help them push through the obstacles. Now, again, I must say to you, that in order to do that, you have got to make sure that they sign waivers, because being inside the metaverse and virtual reality, that stuff is so real to it would not it could really damage somebody who's not used to it. So I know it's a lot to take in, but take some time. When you got some time, take some time and just go through what the metaverse is. Find out what NFTs are. Find out what a crypto wallet is. Find out what blockchain is. Now, you don't have to learn the technologies behind it, because there are already companies who have put in tons of money to do that for you. But you will have to make some kind of investment if you plan on playing in those spaces. You're gonna have to make some kind of investment. But anyway, it's exciting. That's why I was geeking out. I was geeking out because of that. So I was like, yes. All right, cool. Let's get on to some news you can use. A lot of women did not want to go inside the hospital to take mammographies, because, they felt uncomfortable because of everything that was going on. And so they have not taken a mammography. And it's important that you take your mammography and get screening for to make sure that you don't have breast cancer. And so to help you do that, they have a mobile mammography unit that's going to be that's sponsored by Northside Healthcare System, and they're bringing the Screen Atlanta mobile mammography to the Kroger parking lot this coming Friday, which is located at 3093 Steve Reynolds Boulevard in Duluth, at the intersection of Old Norcross Road and Steve Reynolds. So the mobile mammography then will also come back next month, March 22nd, April the 15th, and April the 29th. They're going to be able to do 2D and 3D scans of your breast to make sure that there's no cancer. And you want to do that because if there is, God forbid, cancer, if you detect it early, there's a great chance that you can beat it. My mom had breast cancer twice, and but we beat it because she got her mammography annually. So did I. We would go together to get them, and so because she was detected early on, she was able to beat it twice, and she had one of the most aggressive forms of breast cancer. Caused her to, the second time around, to have a mastectomy, but it saved her life. And so she lived another 10 years after breast cancer, only for us to lose her to COVID, a bug that we can't even see. Anyway, make sure if you want to get your mammogram, appointments are required. The number to make an appointment is 770-667-4400. Again, appointments are required. The number to make the appointment for Friday is 770-667-4400. I put this inside the show notes, so if you're listening to the show and you are driving and you can't get it, if you go back to the show and look in the notes, the information is there so you can go and make your appointment. So do that. You want to protect yourself as much as you can. You want to stay in front of your health. You don't want your health to catch up with you, and then there are bad things that are happening. Okay? All right, cool. Years ago, a long time ago, there was a gentleman. His name was Charles Hayes. He was an African American resident of Gwinnett County, and he was lynched. This was in 1911. Well, they had a historical marker dedicated last month to honor his memory, according to a news release. The historical marker will be located on the west side of Lawrenceville Square, where Hale was lynched, according to the release. The historical marker dedication ceremony took place virtually on Saturday, January 15th. The program included a short memorial service and a dedication ceremony and statements from Hale's family. So this is Black History Month. That's the reason I'm repeating this story now, because it is Black History Month, and a lot of people were lynched back in those days because some people are just hateful. They're racist and they're hateful, and he lost his life because there were some just evil, hateful, mean people. And I bet you they don't think that they're evil and mean and hateful, but they are. And if you still feel that way today, you might want to check yourself and say, am I a good person? Because you probably aren't. At the core of who you are, you're probably not a good person. If you are racist and evil and you want to see harm come to other people because of their race, religion, creed, color, then you are an evil person. And I know some people don't want to believe that about themselves, but check yourself. You ain't got to take my word for it. Just ask yourself, do I hate people because of these things? Hate. Yeah, not dislike. And they haven't done anything to me personally. Ask yourself that. That'll give you some answers. Anyway, there's a dedication to him. Speaking of that, there is a wonderful show that's going on at the Aurora Theater, and this young lady reached out to me, and I totally forgot to announce this on February 11th, but I'm announcing it now. Her name is Ingrid Gifford, and she's doing a show at the Aurora Theater called Shirley Chisholm, Unbossed and Unbowed. Yeah, so Shirley Chisholm ran for president. She's an African American woman, and she pays a tribute to the first African American congresswoman, the first female to make party nomination for president of the United States through her performance. It's called Shirley Chisholm, Unbossed and Unbowed at the Aurora Theater. She reached out to me a few weeks ago, and I felt so bad when I saw the story this morning because I get so busy that I forgot about it. Now, it ends on February 20th, which is Sunday, which is my birthday, and I'm really considering going to the show. I'm really considering going to the show because I was going to go to dinner, but I think I really want to go and see the show. Anyway, Griffith will be taking the audience on a journey of late Shirley Chisholm's life when she was 10 years old. In 1930, she ran for Democrat nomination in 1972 for the president election. This is going to be happening through Sunday, so it ends on Sunday. If you want to check it out, it's going to be at Aurora Theater, located downtown Lawrenceville. You can get your tickets. Tickets range anywhere from, I think I saw $18 to $35. While supplies last. I chart this. I'm like, oh man, I should go to that. That would be great. But there's not a lot of seats left, and that is the last show. And I'm like, crap, I forgot. So Ingrid Griffith, congratulations to coming to Gwinnett County. And also, I apologize for not getting the story out sooner. But if I can, I'm going to try to come down there and meet you and see the show this Sunday. I probably got to make arrangements and move some things around because it is my birthday, and I think my daughter had a dinner planned or something, so we may be able to get around that. Black History, Small Business Networking event. You want to get out and network? Yep, you can do it. February 23rd, 12 p.m. Yep, this is Black History Month. For those of you who don't know it is, some people just probably don't know, but just in case you don't know it is, it says it's a time for us to reflect on the past, present, and the future of the Black community. The Shops on Memorial invites you to join us for Making Black History, Preparing Today for Tomorrow. This special edition of our monthly small business session will be presented by DeKalb County's own and global humanitarian. What is that? Shante Lana, what is that? Hereford. Okay, that's a lot, y'all. It's like Shante Lana Hereford. Okay, so that's who's going to be there. Come and learn how together we can build generational wealth, break generational curses, and make Black history. So if you want to go check that out, that's going to be this next Wednesday at 12 p.m. It's going to be located at 5615 Memorial Drive in Stone Mountain. If you want to go check that out, you can. Shopsonmemorial.com is the website. Shops, that's SHOPPES, onmemorial.com. If you want to check that out, you can do so as well. If you want to go out there and have some fun. Now, check this out. This is cool too. You want something to do today? Yeah, Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras at Ponce Market will offer a taste of Bourbon Street when they kick off Mardi Gras celebration from its food hall on the rooftop today. Mardi Gras at Ponce Market promises fantastic food and fun. So if you want to do some Mardi Gras today, yeah, go ahead. It's in Atlanta. And I had to share that because I've never gone to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, and it's just too many people. Right now, it is really too many people. Like, just the thought of being around so many people right now. Mardi Gras, I think, is next week. It's always the week after my birthday in New Orleans. But anyway, if you want to experience Mardi Gras, you can go downtown to Ponce Market today. They're already getting in the spirit. Freewheeling, let the good times roll. Fun is best known for happening in Mardi Gras, but they bring it downtown to the Ponce. Yeah. So you want to go down, get some Bourbon Street taste, get your Bourbon Street taste on, starting Wednesday today, and take a visit to the food hall on top of the rooftop, and get you a honeysuckle gelato Mardi Gras cake. Ooh, that sounds very sweet. Oh yeah, it says the sweet treat features king cake crust topped with bourbon pecan gelato and dusting of purple, yellow, green, and gold sugar, and a baby inside. I have no idea what that means. It says a baby inside. Anyway, the fun kicks off today at 5 p.m. at the Mardi Gras on the roof at the Skyline Park at 5 p.m. It's going to be happening from 5 p.m. to midnight. That sounds like fun, though. It sounds like a lot of fun. Anyway, for more information, go to puncityroof.com, and get more information there. All right, that's about wraps it up for me. I'm about to go to my last song, then I'm going to come back and give you my word of inspiration for the day, so stay tuned.
I am stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck in that position. I'm just a machine. So you're stuck in the middle, huh? I guess we're stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah. And I don't know what it means, no. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh, baby, as long as I got you. I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love, give me your love. You're stuck in the middle. Yeah, you're stuck in between. Things can only get better if you know what I mean. Once in the air, you realize what you want, the things that you dream of, and the things that you don't know. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh, baby, as long as I got you. I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love, give me your love. I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love, give me your love.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But here, I want to give you my word of inspiration. Here it goes. It says, leadership is having a compelling vision, a comprehensive plan, relentless implementation, and talented people working together. That is true. Let me say it again. Leadership is having a compelling vision, a comprehensive plan, relentless implementation, and talented people working together. Alan Mooley said that, and he was right. You have all of those things. That's what makes a good leader. Some people think a good leader is being a dictator. That's not a good leader. Some people think being a good leader is sitting back and having everybody else say what you need them to say. It's not a good leader. A good leader is a good leader. That's the person that people want to follow. You know, some people, when they think they're a good leader because they have good ideas and then they want to bark orders. You're not a good leader. That's not a good leader. A good leader has a great vision. They got a great plan for implementing that vision. Some people think that being a good leader is having a great vision and then giving it to everybody else to come up with the plan. That's not a good leader. Now, come up with the plan and then find the people to implement the plan. And then another thing, if you are a good leader, don't expect people to be you, because they're not you. That's another good thing to remember. I remember Georgette told me this, and I'll never forget it. I was having an issue in a personal relationship. And I said to her, well, I wouldn't do that. And she was like, but they're not you. I'm never going to forget that, because that was like a bam. They're not me. So that's why they don't do things like me. They're not you. So don't expect them to do things like you. If you don't expect people to do things like you, trust me, you'll be a lot less disappointed, because they're not going to do it like you. They're not going to do it when you do it. They're not going to do it the way you do it. They're not going to do it like you, because they're not you. They're going to do it like them. And because they do it like them doesn't necessarily mean they're doing it wrong. They're doing it the way they do it. You got to remember that. So good leaders recognizes these things. Are you a good leader? I'm just asking a question. That's something to think on. Selah, baby, Selah. All right. That's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 52 minutes with me. And I love you and appreciate you for that. Listen, Podcast University enrolling right now. Class start this Saturday. One couple of hours. That's all you need to dedicate to learn how to launch. Go to podcastuniversity.training. Podcastuniversity.training. Enroll in the class today. And I'll be there to talk to you on Saturday and help you launch your podcast. If they tell you talk too much, start a podcast. Like, you know what? There are people out there waiting to hear what I got to say, and they don't mind listening to me. Go to Podcast University so I can show you how to launch that podcast. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett, on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and on the Twitter at GM Gwinnett. If you miss any episodes of this show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. Also, you can follow my NFT journey under Your Business 3.0. That's where I'm writing about this journey with launching this NFT, and I'm almost there, y'all. So go back and read the last. I think I've written 3 articles about it so far. But anyway, go back and read the last. I'm gonna write the last article later on today. And if you listen to the show on Apple Podcasts, find your favorite 2 episodes and give them 5 stars and subscribe to the show. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Listen, y'all stay safe out there. I love you guys always. And until next time, my friends, until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.